In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to get the last non-empty cell in a row or column using Google Sheets. This is particularly useful when you're working with dynamic data sets where data entries might frequently be added, modified, or removed. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to automate the process of pinpointing the last non-empty cell in your data range efficiently using some simple formulas. To start, open your Google Sheet and navigate to the cell where you want this dynamic result to appear. This will be your target cell. Here, we are going to use the index formula, which allows us to locate a specific row and column intersection in the selected range. It's a powerful tool in Google Sheets that can help simplify your data management tasks. In your target cell, you'll start by typing the equals sign followed immediately by index. Make sure you use all capital letters for the formula. Then, open a parenthesis to start specifying the range you want to work with. At this point, go to your dataset and select the entire column where your data resides. Be careful to exclude the header if there is one, as we only want the data entries themselves. Once the column is selected, add a comma to separate the arguments within the formula. Now, here's where we bring in the counter function to make our formula dynamic. The counter function is designed to count the number of non-empty cells in a given range. It automatically accounts for any update or change you make to your data, whether that's adding new entries or removing old ones, which is incredibly handy. To do this, type counter right after the comma, followed by another opening parenthesis. Once again, select the entire column of your data, just like you did before, and remember to exclude any headers. After selecting your column, close the parenthesis for the counter function. In this setup, what counter is doing is counting each filled cell in that column, giving us the current total number of data points. So with the range and counter function in place, close out your index function with a final closing parenthesis. When you hit enter, you'll notice that the cell where you wrote this formula now displays the value of the last non-empty cell in your column. It's just that simple. And as a fantastic bonus, when you add or delete rows within this selected column, the result in your target cell will update automatically without any additional work on your part. This approach not only saves time, but also keeps your sheets clean and efficient, making sure your data analysis remains up to date without manually adjusting your formulas. Thanks for tuning in, and see you in the next video.